Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over some BBP tutorial stuff as far as building goes. Going through the steps and basic building type things. Oh look, there's a care package over there. Nice. So, I do believe that I have everything here needed to build. So, let's go ahead and get into it. First thing is first, you will need to get yourself a workbench kit and the BBP crafting book. Both of these items can be bought at the trader. All of the trader locations will have the same items except for the heli trader. Obviously, the heli trader is the only trader that will sell helicopters, and they will not sell you building supplies. So, what you'll need to do is you'll need to get yourself your workbench kit in your hand, and let's just place it down. Right, like, we'll set it right next to the crate, actually, like that. And then, once you do that, you need to grab yourself a tool, like a hammer or a hatchet. I personally prefer the hatchet myself. Then you go up to your bench, and then, still in the crate here, maybe putting it right next to the crate wasn't a good idea. So you'll put it up in there like that, and then you need to grab your crafting book right there. Put that in here like that. We're just gonna go ahead and close this. Actually, no, we're not. And then, so now you've got your crafting book and your tool inside of your workbench inventory. So the next thing you need to do is you need to open it up. Whoops, sorry. You need to hit read. And now you can see all your different kits that you can build. There's tons of them. And I'll be going over the different tiers and stuff. Like right here, you can build a tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 door kit. So I'll be going over that. Don't worry. You can build like stair kits, and you can even build like chain link fences and stuff like that. So now you got your kits, right? But if we click on it, we can't make the kit, right? So what you'll have to do is you'll have to get some materials. Just grab some planks here. Each kit will take 3 planks to build, and I don't remember how many nails. But yeah, we'll go ahead and figure that out together. Just gonna go ahead and close that up. There we go. Put planks in there, open up our box of nails. We'll put that right there. Now we read our book, and then so if you're building a custom base, what I would recommend doing is building yourself your foundations. Come on, scroll down. There we go. Which is right there. But the cool thing about this, well, at least on my server, is you can actually fortify existing buildings like houses and apartments and factories and whatever your heart desires, right? Okay, so it looks like it takes 3 nails and 3 planks each to build these kits. Okay, so that's cool. That tells you what you need. Anyway, so now we'll build our kit, grab ourselves the foundation, and we're just gonna set this guy. We'll set it like right there. You know what? I did forget something. I did. You know what I forgot? Probably not because you're watching this video. But I forgot these guys. It's okay though. The thing about being a server owner and making tutorial videos is I can just spawn them in. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, just for tutorial purposes here. Whoop. Maybe. I might have to go actually get it. Nope, there we go. Okay. I don't know how many it's going to spawn in. I think it's only going to take 1. So anyway, we got our foundation built. So we're going to go ahead and attach our logs there. Ah, damn, you know what else I forgot? I think I forgot to make a shovel, or spawn in a shovel. Yep, I did. Okay, anyway. Just gonna keep doing that. Don't mind me. Okay, that should be all the ones that I need. If I spawn too many, I'll just delete them. So attach. Whoops. I guess that works too. Well, yeah, I just got this log just casually in my backpack, you know, no big deal. Whoop, damn it. Here we go. And alright, looks like I did in fact spawn too many, so we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna go bam, bam, bam. Okay. So now that we got that built, we need to add our, whoops, everything in nails. Why did I just have... Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I took it out of the, out of that. Oh well. So, now we need to grab... I believe it's a... You know what? We're gonna try it with the hammer first. Bam, bam. Oh yeah, okay. So now we'll build our frame. Just like so. And then we need to grab some planks and build the floor. So all that was just to build the foundation. Or the frame, I should say. So we'll grab some more planks. Attach those. Our trusty hammer. Okay. So now we've got our tier 1 floor built. Right? The foundations are awesome because you can, like, how the ground is uneven, like if it's on a hill or something, right? You can place this on the floor or on the ground like it is there, and you can extend it out, and the foundation will actually make it look like it's being supported instead of floating. Just kind of neat. Alright, so now we got that built. Let's go ahead and move on to walls. Now the same thing, you need to do the same thing. We're going to build a, let's just build a door kit. Like that. So 3 nails, 3 planks builds the door kit. And I took my nails out because I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Just going to find my nails again. Oh, I put them in there. Okay. We're just going to open up another... Look. Man, I am all over the place today. Alright. Slow down. Slow down, cook. Alright. Now we'll put some more nails. Ah, damn it. See, now I just fucked up my water bottle. Right there. Okay. Whoop. Wrong button again. Alright, door kit right there, just like so, and it's still not letting me build it for some stupid reason. I didn't put it in the right thing. I knew it was a bad idea putting this right next to each other, but whatever. Alright. So anyway, open that up. Get to the door kit, craft kit. Now this is where it gets fun, okay? So, whenever you have a BBP building kit in your hands, you'll see a UI pop up in the top right there. You see that where it says down arrow, mouse wheel, left arrow, page up, page down, page or up arrow, and snapping disabled. That is your UI. So, cool thing about BBP stuff is it comes up with a hologram there inside, or rotate it over to the outside. It still says inside right there, but the arrows are facing away from you, then you're looking at the outside. Okay, so you can replace like this if you want to. This is what your blueprint is right here. So if we hit down arrow, we can enable snapping, and if we scroll wheel, we can go to different edges of our platform here. Pretty neat. So we're just going to go ahead and place it there. Get our door facing us like that. So now that we've got that placed, got our little blueprint there. Now we can grab some more planks and some more nails. I'm just going to put these in my inventory right down here, and then I'll grab some more nails right there. I'm going through nails like crazy on this tutorial video, no big deal. Okay, So I'll go ahead and right there you see the hologram large door, right? Go ahead and attach that and get our planks in there. Whoops, I almost screwed that up. Hologram large door right there. Get our hammer in our hand. And then we can build our door frame. Okay, and we can just keep on building. And looks like we need some more planks. So these items are kind of a little bit expensive to build, but they are much better than vanilla, and I will show you why shortly. There are breaching charges in my servers, so vanilla stuff, I'll go over that here in a little bit, but for now let's just focus on building. Alright, so now we got our tier 1 door built. Pretty snazzy. Go ahead and open that back up, and these walls and such do work with code blocks, by the way. So now let's say, you know what, I want to upgrade that. Alright, not a big deal. What we need to do is we need to grab some of these metal sheets here. And on my server, the way the breaching charges work is they only target the door. But I'm not sure about it on other servers, but other servers may have that different. We'll go ahead and put that in the large door inventory. Grab our hammer. So now, if we look at where it says large door, open, admin, build, blah, 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 and then you see the mouse with the scroll wheel and the left click there. So there it's telling me if I were to progress, it would build the sheet metal door, correct? So now if I scroll down, that will build the wall into sheet metal. But since, like I said, my server only uses the breaching charges on my server only target the door. So now there are other reasons why you would want to build, like upgrade the other walls here, like bullets can pass through wooden walls and whatnot. So you may want to upgrade that. But for this, the purpose of this video, we're just going to go ahead and attach, make just the door, the metal door. Okay, so there you go. Now we have a nice metal door. Go ahead and open that up. Let's go inside, close it up behind you, blah, blah, blah. So there we go. It says a tier 1. Or no, it does say tier 2. No, it doesn't. I'm tripping. Yeah, it says a tier 1 large door. But as far as the breaching charges care, that's a tier 2 door. And like I said, I will go over that here in a little bit. So that is a tier 2 door. So let's say you wanted to build a tier 3 door. Well, you can't. Not like this. Okay? You cannot build a tier 3 door out of a tier 1 wall or a tier 2 door. Yada, yada, yada. Just can't do it. No way, no. So what we need to do is we need to dismantle this. Using our hatchet, we will go to the back side here. And if we try to dismantle with the door open, it says close the damn door to dismantle. Alright? Can't do it. It won't let you do it if the door's open. So you have to close it. And then you should get the prompt to dismantle. Yep, there it is. So we'll go ahead and dismantle this. Okay. And it will drop some of the materials, but it'll never give you back everything that you've put into it. Whoops, I didn't mean it. Yeah, I did. Wait, no, I didn't. Put that right back there. Just put that right there. Screw it. And I'll put that right there. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and keep dismantling this. Okay, so if all you're doing is upgrading to a tier 3, you do not need to dismantle any further than this. All you need is a door frame. Okay, once you get it down to its bare bones like this here, you grab your concrete bricks, which you will have to make. Whoops. And I will cover that in a different video. But for now, we're just going to focus on building the tier 3. So we got our concrete bricks right there. Go ahead and grab them. And we'll put our concrete bricks in the concrete brick slot right there. And then we will also grab our mortar mix right there. Put that in there. Right there, and then we'll put some more nails in there. I don't remember if we need those or not. I don't think we'll need the logs. You just need metal sheets, concrete bricks, mortar mix, and nails. So if we go and try to use our hammer to build it like we normally would with a tier 1 or tier 2, we get the tier 1 plank wall. We don't want to build a tier 1. Okay? So this is why I need my shovel, and I think I still haven't spawned one in because, again, I'm stupid. Just gonna go ahead and do that. I am on my live server, by the way, so hopefully nobody sees what I'm doing here. Okay, so now we got a shovel in hand. I believe the field shovel will work too. I'm not sure though. Tier 3 concrete wall. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and hold left click. And there we go, we got ourselves a tier 3 wall. So you can do this with a shovel or a pickaxe. But I like using a shovel because I feel like that's more, I guess, more realistic, I guess, between the two. You know? So we'll go ahead and put this back. And then now we can grab our hammer. And now we can build a tier 3 reinforced door. So the door part you can build with a hammer. But make sure it says build tier 3 reinforced door. Alright, now we've got ourselves a nice concrete wall with a reinforced door built into it. Look at that thing. That thing is... that's a thick boy right there, let me tell you. Okay, so now here I'm going to talk about the tier system, okay? Might have to use a pickaxe to dismantle this. Actually, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do this. Put this away, and then we'll grab some more planks. I'm just going to build a tier 1 and a tier 2 door right next to each other off of that there, just for showing you guys. Nope, I don't want that. I want this. And the workbench right there. Look at that. Okay. Very good. Alright. So we're gonna do another door kit. And you can craft like more than just one kit if you want to. Like here I'm gonna craft 2 of them just to make it easy. And then we're gonna hit the snapping, which is down arrow right there. Oop, I guess snapping was already on. And I want it right like that. And you can also snap to other blueprints as well. Like that. Alright. So I'm not going to go over building them again since I've already just showed you guys how to build it. So we're just going to go like this. Sheet metal door, just like that. So this will be our tier 2 door. And our tier 3 right there. I want to hold it. I want to build it. There we go. And our tier 1. Okay. So now we have a tier 1 door, tier 2 door, and a tier 3 door. So now I'm going to use some heavy breaching charges. Oops. Breaching charge heavy. Which spawn... just gonna spawn a bunch of them. Screw it. Okay, so the heavy breaching the tier 3 large doors should take 3 heavy breaching charges to build, or to destroy, I'm sorry. And they will not accept homemade breaching charges. And on my server, the heavy breaching charges you can only make yourself or buy them from the trader. And then the homemade ones are, you can buy them, but they aren't as good as the heavies. So, to place a charge, you just put it in your hands, and then you click the left mouse click, and then hold it. Every breaching charge should take 15 seconds to place, and then they take a minute to explode. So just hold tight, and I will show you how to do this. Some servers you can place one and only activate one to make them all blow up, but on mine, I don't have it set up that way, so once you get them all placed on the door or whatever you're trying to blow up, excuse me, you'll have to activate each one individually. So then we'll go like this. Hopefully they don't all explode. As long as everything works correctly, then they won't. Okay, well, I hope that's going to work. So I'm just going to activate each one individually, but you don't have to. Then we're going to go ahead and run over here. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, go ahead and make sure you guys give me a like and subscribe. I will be making more content on tutorials on my server, how things work, especially with the BBP stuff. MMG stuff is pretty self-explanatory. For the most part, the BBP stuff works pretty much the same as vanilla once you get your workbench built and the kit built. The only thing that's different is like snapping and what tools you need, the amount of items you need to build it, you know, stuff like that. But the basic principle is the same. And kablooey. Alright, so as you can see, one did not do the trick. So go ahead and arm the next one. Oh, whoops. Not take it. Oh, man. One hell of a tutorial video, huh? Okay, so go ahead and arm that one. Yeah, it is a beautiful day on Chernarus. Absolutely gorgeous. Here at Krasnostad Airfield. I think this is going to be my official tutorial place. So long as the server is empty like it is right now. At least I hope it is. Alright. Now it should be the last one to pop this door open. And then after this one blows up, I will show you what I mean about the homemade breaching charges not working on them. Well, I guess I can't if the door's gone. Just really quick. See, it won't let me place it there. There's no hologram for it. But if I go over to tier 2, it should have a... Yeah, see. Oh, shit. And boom, we're in. Okay. So now, I'm going to go ahead and just drop that, because I don't care about that. For now, anyway. And you can always, like, if somebody does raid your base and they blow your door out like that, you can always just rebuild it. We're going to go ahead and take 2. So the tier 2 will take 2 heavy breaching charges, or I believe it's 3 homemades, I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I've gone through the config file, but I'm just going to go ahead and place that. And like I said, it says tier 1, but as far as the breaching charges care, it's a tier 2, or should. A recent update on this thing kind of messed a couple things up, so if it only takes 1, I will fix that. Come on. There we go. So again, I'm only going to use 1 breaching charge at a time. A, because I want to make sure that it's still working properly, and B, I want you guys to see how it works. Excuse me. Okay, good. Good. Our door is still there. So if it was a tier 1, that first one would have blown the door open. But you see, it does say tier 1 large door. It's not a tier 1 large door, as far as breaching charges care. I'm curious, though. Okay. So apparently you can't set them off with bullets either. Just gonna go ahead and make sure that I am still alone on the server. Because like I said, it is a live one. Okay. There you go. So tier 2 takes 2 heavy breaching charges. Tier 1, well, tier 1 will only take 1. One of either, I believe. And I'll rebuild these 2 here, just to show you what the how many it takes of homemades. and arm it. So if you use a heavy breaching charge on a tier 1 door, you're kind of wasting your money, because in all honesty, the people that are building inside probably don't have a whole lot of good stuff that they want to keep protected. I mean, you can, by all means, you know, if you just want to, that's what you have and you're trying to just get in, get out. You don't really care about spending money on heavy breaching charges. So yeah. Now we'll go ahead and rebuild these. And we'll grab a homemade, couple homemades. Oh. Look how monstrous this freaking breaching charge is, though. Uh, bu- 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 Holy crap, I'm gonna need to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so this should take, if I remember right, 3, maybe 4, I can't remember. So yeah, when you're placing them, you have to hold down left click. While it's doing that, I'm going to tab out for just a second and just look at my thing here. Okay, yeah, so it'll take 4 homemade breaching charges. I have the recipes and mod information on my Discord, so if you're ever in the server, join the server or whatever, you're more than welcome to, well, if you just so happen to stumble this on YouTube while you're scrolling, then you probably don't know what server it is, but it's Captain Cook, I Loot, PvP, but if you're in the Discord, then obviously you know what server it is. So the heavy breaching charges are expensive, but they are worth it. God damn it. I don't know why you took it. I'm supposed to arm it. There we go. As you can see, it's pretty time consuming just to get through one tier 2 door with homemade breaching charges. Well, technically, I guess it's a tier 1, but like I said, breaching charges, consider this a tier 2. God damn it. I did it again. Come on. So it should be the last homemade to blow this door open. Voila. Now if we go to the tier 1 door, should only take one of these. Kind of a long video, I apologize. I might actually break this up into 2 different videos. There we go. So, just to recap, tier 1 doors will take 1 heavy or 1 homemade breaching charge to destroy. Tier 2 will take 4 homemades or 2 heavies to destroy. And Tier 3s will only take 3 heavy breaching charges. Homemades will not work. You won't even be able to place them on this door. And to build these, you will need, first step, like I said, will be to build the workbench, and then get yourself a blueprint book, which both will be able to be bought from the traders. Then you'll need to put some planks and nails in there and a tool like a hatchet or a hammer to build your kits, and then you can place your kits, and then from there it's pretty much vanilla as far as how they're built, except for the Tier 3. The Tier 3 doors or walls are different as far as tools and materials. But Tier 1 and Tier 2, pretty much the same. Tier 2, you'll need metal sheets to make a Tier 2. Tier 1 is literally vanilla. All you need is planks. Actually, I guess vanilla, like, you would need logs and stuff too. Well, vanilla, you can't even build doors. But anyway. That is how it's done. And then stay tuned, because I'm also going to be making a video on how to make your concrete blocks. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a like and subscribe, and I will be making more content like this.